what's up everyone? It's Mark here with M2M Detail. In this video, guys, we're going to be installing some STEK headlight and taillight tint. Also, we're going to be using SunTek reaction for the hood and the fenders. So guys, first things first, we're going to install the headlights. So keep an eye on that. At the end of the video, I'll show you guys some pictures of the headlights up close so you can get a better look at it. Pretty much it's called light protection film, 30% smoke from STEK. And this is going to be installed just like PPF. So you have your slip solution and your tack solution, and then you're just gonna cut around. So we are doing a bulk install on the headlights because it's a color change. We wanna get right up to that edge, which wasn't too bad, guys. Pretty easy install, just a little tight where the headlight and the fender met because the fenders are bulged out past the headlight. So kind of hard to work in that back corner. As you can see, I kind of let it sit there for a little bit, tack it down better before I worked it out and cut it off. Now we're going to be moving on to the tail lights, and this is a 2018 BMW M2, by the way. Same thing on the tail lights, guys. We want to tack down one side, stretch it all the way over. Tail lights are a little bit more difficult because they did have a recess, 2 lines in the tail light, which was really hard to get the film to stick in there without like trapping air and stuff. So take your time with that. Make sure you tack it down. Overall, guys, as you guys are installing paint protection film, make sure you wash your car, compound, clay bar it, do all that. Make sure the paint's in good shape before you apply the PPF on top of the paint, and make sure you guys are working in a clean environment. Spray squeegee spray always before you lay down the film. So first things first, you remove any waxes and sealants, then you're going to spray it down, squeegee it, spray again, and then you're going to install your film. Make sure any lint and debris is all washed out so it's not falling into your film, especially when you guys are working on white cars or lighter color cars. Make sure you're not wearing a black shirt that, the black lint's gonna fall off everywhere because it will get in your PPF. So make sure your hands are clean and you're wearing the proper clothes and stuff that's not gonna be leaving lint everywhere. So guys, we're gonna be installing the hood right now. Just snapped a quick picture for the customer. So now we're gonna be tacking down our key points right there. So we're gonna tack down the top 2 corners, and then we will pull down the hood to stretch it to the bottom corners. This is gonna make it a lot easier to install. Not going to be fighting fingers around the side of the hood where you can see how it curves down, and this will allow the film to lay down nicely without getting too many fingers. So this is going to be our last corner we will tack down. After that, I like to work the hood pretty much like 3/4 of the hood to the top. Make sure I'm not dealing with fingers up there and see how the film lays down. And then after that, I will come through the bottom. Once again, guys, you do not put the tack or a slip solution into the tacked areas. So if you tack down that top corner, you will be working away from that top corner. Same as goes to the bottom corner. You'll be working away from the bottom corners around that area because you do not want to put slip solution back into a tacked area. That will cause some discoloration into the film, and you're probably gonna have to lift it all back up, put some slip solution in there, and clean it out. And we're not gonna do the full time lapse of me wrapping the edges, guys, but pretty much rinse it out with your tack solution. We are using hot water, and we're just rinsing out any of the slip solution around the edges, and then we're gonna work down the film about halfway, and then we'll work it all the way. Now we're gonna be installing the front fenders, and we will be working around that little vent right there on the side, guys, and then we will be pulling the film to the front after we tack down that back. So we're going to start at the top of the mirror, get that top edge down, and then we're going to work the bottom. And then after that, we will pull it to the front. This is going to allow any type of fingers. Hold on real quick. Okay, now that we did that, we tucked it all into the fender well. We're now rinsing out before we do the full wrap on the bottom. We're doing this by hand. Make sure that's all good, and then we'll do our top edge real quick, work that in. All right, guys, so I appreciate you watching. I'm not going to do the other fender for you guys, my bad. And then check out the pictures at the end of the video, just using a blower, and then we're going to use a heat gun, and we're going to seal all the edges. And then after that, we'll be done. All right, guys, so here's the STEK. Check that out, see how you like it. It came out really clean, guys. I really like the contrast it did. And the cool thing about the LPF, guys, it doesn't distort the light color, so that's pretty cool. Your headlights aren't going to be darker because you put darker film on. It still looks the same. All right, guys, as always, Mark out.